Hi Becca, hi Jenny, here's the deal. We have a lot of potatoes. I want more potatoes. I'm gonna plant the potatoes. First, I must acquire a potato. These potatoes have been sitting in our garage for months now, so they've sprouted. You don't actually need an entire potato to grow more potatoes, so I'm cutting this one into 3 pieces. Now, I have very little first-hand experience in gardening. I've never done this before, so I have no idea what I'm doing. It was at this point that my mom decided to tell me that ideally I should leave these pieces of potato out for around 2 days so that they dry out and have less chance of rotting. I want to plant potatoes today, so I figured my best bet was to wipe them a bit with paper towels and then leave them in the sun while I got everything else ready. There's a bunch of pots here, so I guess I'm gonna use one of these. My mom told me to just grab dirt from one of the vegetable plots, so I chose this one. This is actually where we grew potatoes this year. We just dug them up over the weekend, so now we have a lot of potatoes in this empty section. A bunch of small potatoes were left in so that next year they would grow, and I was careful not to put any into my pot, but I might have. At least if the pieces of potato I plant today all rot and die, there'll still be something for me to harvest. Hey Becca, if you've gotten any further into a beautifully foolish endeavor, you have read about the potato plant in the pot. Definitely inspired me to do this. We'll need fertilizer, but there aren't any opened bags. I don't really know if there's a standard way to open these bags. I just went for it. Definitely worried I'll put too much fertilizer in and burn the potatoes. The cuts of the potato have actually dried a bit by now. Of course it's not ideal, but they're going in. And then cover with an inch of dirt. And now I need to water them. When you're watering plants in a pot, they need so much water. Fill that pot with water. The dirt should be wet all the way to the bottom. And then of course, let the excess water drain. I thought this was enough water, but it was not. And the dirt was still dry at the bottom, so I'm fully flooding the pot now. Look, it's like a mini riptide. And then the noise of the air bubbles while the water drains and the dirt settles. It's awesome. Strongly recommend houseplants and gardening. Dirt outside is always moving. It's really amazing to watch. There's these tiny little bugs that jump around, and worms, and hey, a pill bug. I don't always like all of the bugs I see, but it's fascinating. And then right beside me, I noticed this pretty purple flower. This entire plant is so pretty, with the flowers and the dark stems and veins. And then I saw the entire eggplants. This is an eggplant plant. I didn't know we grew eggplants. I really need to get out here more. So planting these potatoes weren't always fun in the moment. It was hot, and the dirt dried my hands out, and it smelled bad. And I kept having to run around getting things and asking my mom questions. And then I couldn't find a hose that I knew how to turn on to water the potatoes. So often it was frustrating. But I really like gardening. I feel like it's a very valuable human experience, and I'm looking forward to seeing these potatoes grow. This pot should be filled with potatoes and ready to dig up around November, and I'll make sure to keep you all updated. Spend some time outside if you can. Bye for now!